god. 25 years in the making, and about 19 of those were spent sucking extraterrestrial dick. Starfield is many things. I don't even know where to begin. Actually, no, let's start with the good stuff. It's pretty. Like, sometimes I'll actually think, hey, yeah, that looks nice. But that's about it. Underneath the sights though is a game that feels boring, slow, clunky, unintuitive, dated, repetitive, and above all, lifeless. And I'm not about to entertain, oh, it's a Bethesda game, you should know what to expect. Especially when you're owned by Microsoft and marketed as a system-selling exclusive. The competition for open world AAA games is sky high right now, and when the selling point of your game is space exploration, then you are going up against other games that prioritize exploration. You know what? I made a video on this shit, so let's use that for reference. In that video, I use setting, traversal, structure, and exploration as fundamentals for these kind of games. In Starfield, the setting is space, and not just space. Technology is advanced. You can jump from galaxy to galaxy. There are societies on different planets, and mankind has discovered extraterrestrial life. So that means Bethesda has room to get creative here and populate planets with things that should make me go, which brings me to exploration. Procedural generation has never made a gamer go, so why the hell would it make anyone go, nah. I get it, there's 1,000 planets and these planets are big, so you can't realistically take the time to decide what you're going to populate them with. But if you went through the trouble to have different biomes, fauna, flora, structures, and anomalies, then there should be shit worth discovering in here. But after a while, it's just more caves with resources, aliens that are just clones of one another, and bases with space pirates. The problem lies when this content feels like it's shoehorned into the game, copied and pasted, rather than animated or crafted to create a sense of immersion. And this makes the game feel soulless, like a glorified early access game, or like Pokemon Legends Arceus. This is usually where I think compact and focused content makes for a better experience than having big ass maps and being able to go anywhere. Because the bar for these kind of games has evolved from being able to go anywhere to also finding something to do once you're there. And if there's nothing to do, then it just feels stale. Even open world exploration games I dislike go through the trouble of making environments detailed enough or having something remotely exciting to show. And if nothing else, reward me for discovery. But are you really giving me 8,000 credits for the survey of an entire planet? What the fuck? I'm never gonna pay off this damn mortgage for the stupid dream home trade. At least it's fun to traverse planets, right? I hate to do this. Breath of the Wild stamina mechanic exists as an odd design choice but ends up being a fun way to navigate cliffsides so that the discovery you eventually make is a nice little reward. Red Dead Redemption 2 makes fast travel a pain because it demands you see the world it spent so much time crafting, and of course, finding some wild shit. So in both cases, the design choice is cumbersome with the intent of having the player actually explore. Starfield has you running out of breath for no fucking reason. This is pathetic. I can barely go 100 meters without hyperventilating like a guy being given LSD for the first time and his friends form a circle around him yelling, penis, penis, penis! It also doesn't let you fast travel if you farm too many resources. If being over encumbered is a design choice, then either take away my ability to fast travel or increase my CO2 buildup. Don't do both, you stupid fucking Todd Howard stupid brown leather jacket. You can go over there, dumb bitch. It's actually kind of sad because in many ways, Starfield feels unfinished but has potential. Like a lot of these worlds are just blank canvases begging to be painted upon, but the game takes the AI art option just to fill it out for you. I guess this is where the modding community comes in, because why should we have to fix the game when you can do it for us? Fuck you. Navigating space is a pain too, which is why I'm actually kind of grateful there's the option to fast travel between worlds and galaxies, because apart from the incredibly shitty space combat, what is there to do in space? Also, why the fuck does it take longer to board the ship than to actually fast travel? Get in, go to the fucking seat, menu, 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 travel. Okay, I'm being scanned for contraband. Okay, thanks. Menu, 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 now land. Exit ship. No, not get up, you fucking whore! I know this game isn't super narrative focused, but I really hate the characters and my companions. Lifeless is an understatement, and this isn't the first time we're seeing it. These hollow ass facial animations need to die out, especially when you have all this dialogue, the option to build relationships by flirting, or just generally getting to know in-game characters. It's so jarring when they're like this. What's worse is the fact that some of this dialogue is actually kind of pivotal, because there are certain moments when you use persuasion as a trait to get out of supposedly tense situations. And then what ends up happening afterwards is just so dumb.
It's okay. I'm okay. I just need a minute.
Moving to Midtown is the best thing that's happened to us.
For my money, Red Dead does NPC immersion best, and that game came out 5 years ago. But you know what? I don't even need that level of dialogue and immersion. So many characters in so many games, both past and present, tell a story based on just their design choices. How they look, how they interact with the environment, how they're animated, how they walk, run, jump, idle poses, death animations. Characters in video games have been voiceless for years before learning to speak complete gibberish, then being the most robotically voiced protagonists ever. And oftentimes, the voices are stupid as hell. But that's what ends up giving them their charm, and having some kind of personality is better than having none at all. The characters in Starfield are so cookie cutter, so uninteresting, so poorly animated. Look at these motherfuckers in Super Mario Sunshine, or the Animal Crossing villagers, the Stardew Valley NPCs, the fucking Bug Snacks residents, and now look at these guys.
This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
The only person I actually enjoyed talking to is that one guy in the lodge whose voice actor seems like he's having fun with the dialogue. You go, buddy. You did a good job. But you know what's crazy? A lot of people like this game. The simple act of being able to go from planet to planet is enough. Maybe having them lifeless was a choice. After all, it is outer space. Maybe not every planet needs landmarks and geographical wonders. Maybe the goal isn't to have your companions feel fleshed out. Maybe the purpose of this game is simply getting lost in space. And if you ever hear me say that shit about a game, then know that Barely Fanatical is dead. Stupid ass Todd Howard piece of fuck.
Hadouken!